Hi there, Stephen Weiler here, Realtor, broker, servant at heart with eXp Realty here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Hey, listen, today I just want to talk really quickly about how I became a realtor and, of course, why I love what I do. So the how, simple answer, hey, it just happened. At the time, I was working in the restaurant industry and hospitality industry. I had done culinary school and hospitality management, and man, I was so passionate about food and beverage and that whole industry that I never thought I would have changed into something else. But there was a time and a place where I was an executive chef for a small remote fishing lodge in the middle of nowhere, Alaska. And it provided me with the opportunity to work really hard 4 months out of the year. And the rest of the year, I would travel, I would experience new things, I would become educated on new things. And one year I just decided, hey, I bought a house last year and I want a better understanding of real estate the next time it comes around. So I went out, I took the real estate course, I got licensed, not thinking that I was going to become a realtor by any means. But here I'm now 7 years later as a realtor, as a full broker, and loving what I do. So my answer for how I became a realtor is it just happened. It was an off season for me from work, and I wanted to get the course done. And then I said, well, let's give this a shot and just see what happens. And all of a sudden, before you knew it, I fell in love with what I do now, like I said, 7 years later. So that becomes or turns into the next side of this, where I said, why do I love what I do as a realtor? And starting out, I just love growing as an individual. I think there's a lot of opportunity here for continuous growth. No transaction is created equal. You're always learning something new. Whether it's about the contract, about the inspection that just got completed, or perhaps just a different type of personality that you come across. Speaking of personalities, that takes me to the second reason why I love what I do, and that is people. I'm a people person. It's what I used to love the most about the restaurant industry. I used to love serving. I used to love being the maitre d'. I used to love just getting to know people on a different level. And that's what I do love is my number two reason of why I love being a realtor is I get to work with people. I like to hear out what they're looking for, what their goals are, and I get to be the guy who orchestrates and helps them achieve that goal. And it's a big deal. For some people, it's their first time buying a home, which is super exciting. Others, they've been there, they've raised their family, watched their grandchildren romp around the backyard, and maybe now they're changing things up. So it's an ever-changing, just this ever-changing with the people and the personalities that you work with. But ultimately, I love working with people. And lastly, probably the biggest one for me, my transition coming into this industry was truly that I love providing service. And I'll be honest, when I was relocating one of my many times, and it was right after I got licensed, and I wasn't sure if I was going to use it or not, I tried to find a realtor to help me. And I struggled finding a realtor who provided me the service that I desired. So I looked at it and I said, man, I see an opportunity here. I already got my license, or I just say I passed the course. I didn't even hold my license anywhere yet, but that's what truly made me say, I'm going to give this a whack. And when I started getting going on it, it started moving pretty quick. And that's because I love providing the service. I want to be the person who strives for excellence within every single transaction and truly help people achieve those home buying, home selling goals, which everybody has a different goal in mind, slightly. But love the people, love providing the service, love the opportunity to grow. And overall, I can just say every single day, I feel truly blessed to do the job that I do because it really checks a lot of my bullet points of what I like to do and how I like to satisfy my need professionally. So that's my how, that's my why. Love to help you out if you're relocating to the Knoxville area or have any questions. I'm always here to be a resource first and foremost. Call or text me anytime, 865-440-5757. Wishing you a great day.